The Tall Boy Experience.
Hi, this is Alex Bugnon, and if you want the experience, Tall Boy is about to give it to you.
If you want the exclusive, you want the Tall Boy, because he's going to bring you the exclusive.
I didn't choose it. It chose me, or my father chose it for me, I don't know. But I was 6 years old and I started to take piano lessons because everyone in my family did that at that age. At 5 or 6 years old, we all started to play piano, and it just stuck with me. I never learned any other instrument. It's always been piano. So I guess it's not a choice. It's just it's like a second nature. It's part of me. Well, that's the music that moves me the most. You know, when especially funk, jazz, is the music that moves me the most. So I have to go with my heart. I have to go with what I have a passion for, because I have to do that for the rest of my life. Which I did that for 29 years, and I want to at least another 29 years doing that and still loving it. So that's why I do this. Well, it was. I really quite don't remember the reaction from the crowd, but I remember I had a really big hit on the radio, and I was suddenly thrown in the spotlight. And my first gig was in Miami at Miami Way Theater, which was a theater owned by who's that guy who was in Miami Vice? Philip? No, the other one. Yeah, he owned that theater, and the promoter was the guy who ended up doing the St. Lucia Jazz Festival. So it was my first gig, and I still have a ticket that somebody gave me 20 years later. They said, I was at your show, here's the ticket, and they gave it to me. I mean, I'm working with all the people that I want to work with. I love Jonathan Butler, I love Gerald Albright, and I work with these guys. I love Najee, I work with him. So really, all my desires have been, I've got everything that I want. All my wishes were granted, really. And my band, I love the musicians that I play with. So that is also the people that I want to work with. No, I come from Europe, where there is absolutely no music in schools ever. There are public schools, and there are public music schools. They are called conservatories. We have them here also, but it's very cheap and it's public. So I think that having public music schools would be better than having music in schools. But I understand it's really a long shot in America to have a public music school. So for that, I think that music. If you take music and the arts out of the equation on kids, the only thing we're going to produce is either scientists or lawyers, because everybody's going to go for the dollar. Everybody's going to go for what makes money. And sure, I mean, if you want to make money, great, but there are other things, and children should still be have access to that. Don't take anything for granted. Do not look for instant gratification. That's just a joke. It's just smoke in your eyes. Practice, work hard and long, and study everything you can about what you're interested in. You know, I still practice every day. You know, and it's been over 50 years that I started to play piano, and I still practice like crazy because I'm still learning. You know, so that's the best way I could give advice to the younger generation. A nice guy. That's about it. You know, I don't look for so. It's a nice guy who was good to people, and was not evil, and was good to his friends and family. What message? Wait for my new album. It's killing.
You do have a new album.
New album coming out. You know. I don't know. I'm bad with words. It's the last thing that I come up with. You know, yeah. But it's got some great people. It's got I got a Byron Miller and Dugu, Leon Chancellor, who were George Duke's band member in the '70s. You know, in the Reach For It days. So it's Chris Davis, Big Dog is producing. I have killer songs on that. I have Chiara Minucci from special effects on it. So it's going to be a really good one.
Think big, think tall boy.